Okay, again, good afternoon, good day, everybody. In this video, I will show you again how to create a program or code or to display the temperature using a temp for Arduino in tinkercad.com. Okay, so in here, guys, we have the interfacing temperature sensor with Arduino. And as you can see in the screen, we have here on how to display the temperature. The sensor should read temperature in degrees Celsius. The program should identify the body temperature. The body temperature, which is 35 degrees Celsius and below, that can detect if hypothermia, and 35 above to 37 degrees Celsius, that is normal, and 38 to 40 degrees Celsius, which is have fever or hyperthermia, and 40 above to 42 degrees Celsius, it has a high fever or hyperpyrexia. So in here, guys, we have here, this is the result. So this is the temp that detects the degree Celsius of the temperature. So this is the output. Okay, if it will detect the degree Celsius of 35.89, it is the normal temperature of a person. So for now, let's set up your components, which is the 4 components, Arduino Uno, the temp, which is your sensor, okay, of your temperature, then your resistor, and then your LCD. For now, let's set the starters into Arduino, and then you can search again the Arduino Uno, which is basically common to all users of this Arduino Uno, the Arduino Uno R3 here, and then that temp. The temp 36 here, this one, temperature sensor. And you need also the LCD and the resistor. The LCD, which is 16/2, and the resistor. This resistor. Now let's set up our components. First of all, you need to set up your LCD cathode, the negative of your LCD, to the ground of the Arduino Uno. And your anode, the positive, will be connected to your resistor and to the 5 voltage of your Arduino Uno, and also to the power of your temperature sensor. Your voltage out of your temperature will be connected to A0, and your ground will be connected to the ground of the Arduino Uno. So here, let's connect your LCD to the resistors in here. So resistor terminal 1 must be connected to the contrast of your LCD, and then your ground must be connected to your resistor terminal 2 and to the read and write of your LCD. This must be connected to the ground of your Arduino Uno. And of course, you need to connect your LCD to your Arduino Uno. So here, the pin of your Arduino Uno, in my case, I connect the register select to the pin 12 of Arduino Uno, and the 11 pin of the Arduino Uno is the enable of your LCD. And then the pin 7, 6, 5, 4 will be connected to the pin of the Arduino 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once it is finished, so let's go to the coding on how to detect the temperature of a person from the temperature sensor. So let's include the LCD crystal here, and declare the pin that is connected to the Arduino Uno, the 12, 11, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's also declare also the sensor that is connected to our A0, and then the temperature must be in float. The voltage out also must be in float. Okay, so let's set up void sensor input. The serial begin 960 and then LCD begin 16 and to 16. It means that it's the 16 columns and the row 2. So here, if the sensor or the analog sensor reads this one, this degree of the temperature, this will result to the normal temperature. So let's set up if else the temperature of equals greater than, if temperature is less than equal to 35, this will be the output, hypothermia. And if the temperature is greater than 35 and equal to 37, so it is normal. And if the temperature is greater than 37 equal to 40, so it has a fever and hyperthermia. And then if the temperature is greater than 40 and equal to 42, so it is high fever and hyperthermia, or else the temperature is out of temperature. Let's have a delay of 500 milliseconds. So this is the result. If if the sensor will detect 100, the V out times 100 divide 1023, this will be the output. Okay, hypothermia means the sensor detect that the temperature is less than equal to 35, which is 14.96 degrees Celsius. And if the sensor detect 500, divided by 1023, the result is the temperature will detect that your temperature in degrees Celsius is out of temperature because it is greater 74.78 degrees Celsius. So it is very hot. But if the sensor will detect it 230, this will be the result. So it is hypothermia. Hypothermia, it means that the temperature is less than equal to 35. And if the temperature is 210, if the sensor detects 210, again, it is the hypothermia. The temperatures detect 200. It is hypothermia, 29.91 degrees Celsius. If it is 240 divide 100, 1023, it is normal. 35.89 degrees Celsius normal. So that's all, guys. Thank you for watching.